So ayun po, good afternoon po. Hello everyone. I'm Janrick San Jose, Technical Support of Alloy CP Trading, and for today's webinar, I will be presenting Alloy and Grandstream Complete Product Portfolio. I am accompanied by Patrick Valencia. He's also a technical support and he will serve as a panelist for today's webinar. So if you have any questions, meron po tayong chat box na pwede tayong mag-chat dyan and our panelists will answer your questions. And after the presentation, meron po tayong Q&A. So you can press the raise hand button and then pwede po namin i-unmute yung mic nyo. And then another announcement po pala, meron po tayong 2 random participants na makakatanggap ng Grandstream shirt and our sales team will contact the winners. So without further ado, please bear with me kasi medyo mahaba-haba po ito. Start na po tayo ng presentation. Okay, start po tayo sa Grandstream complete product portfolio. So, sige po, yan. I hope everyone can see my screen. And so before we proceed to the product, brief history lang po ni Grandstream. Yung company nila was founded in 2002 in Boston, Massachusetts. Right now, meron na silang 600 employees in 14 countries and more than 100 direct distributors. So, yung isa po is kami, Alloy CP Trading dito sa Philippines, and thousands of authorized resellers around the world. As you can see sa map ng ating the map of the world, meron tayong different offices. Meron si sa US, sa Venezuela, Morocco, China, and Malaysia. And then yung 4 research and development centers is located at Dallas, Los Angeles, Shenzhen, and Hangzhou. So sa China and sa US yung development centers nila. And then dito naman sa portfolio and innovation, so nung excuse me. So nung na-found yung ating si company or si Grandstream, IP telephony pa lang yung kanyang ino-offer. Then noong 2006, dito na lumabas yung video IP phones. And then noong 2009, dito na ni-release naman yung IPPBX, which I think familiar na tayo, yung UCM series. And then noong 2015, meron tayong video conferencing, yung mga GBC series, and then noong 2016, dito naman dinagdag sa portfolio yung networking, which is yung mga access points and network gigabit routers. Awards and honors. So here are some of the awards na natanggap ni Grandstream from different award-winning bodies. So ayan, so noong 2018, 2016, and 2020, Product of the Year siya sa internet telephony. And then sa market analysis naman, si Grandstream is the #1 manufacturer of low and medium density of VoIP ATAs and analog gateways. Each year, si Grandstream nagdi-distribute siya ng more than 2 million units, and si Grandstream is the leading IPPBX manufacturer in the small and medium business market. Grandstream is also one of the top 2 manufacturers of SIP video phones and one of the 3 SIP phone manufacturers. So si Grandstream, they offer total solution. So from IP telephony, conferencing, networking, and security. So under telephony, andyan yung IP phones, IP video phones, ATAs, and gateways. And then yung IPPBX. Sa conferencing naman, yung video and audio conferencing devices. And sa networking, andyan yung access points and gigabit router na ino-offer nila. And then sa security, andyan yung surveillance cameras, facility access, and management systems. And then ito, simula na tayo sa IP phones, which is yung GXP series. SIP terminals for any type of users. So Grandstream offers a wide variety of innovative IP terminals to suit any deployment. You are guaranteed to find the right device for your needs. So dito, yung mid-range IP phones, yung GXP 1700 series, meron siya, they are designed for growing businesses, and meron siyang digital programmable keys na pwede tayong mag-set ng fast dials or yung speed dials na tinatawag, and then yung phone book capacity niya is up to 500 contacts. Meron din siyang USB port for data and data importing and exporting, and then meron siyang integrated PoE. So all models naman meron siyang ganun na capability, and then 5-way audio conferencing support. And ito po yung two models ng GXP series 1700 series natin, yung mid-range IP phone. So yung GXP 1780 and GXP 1782. The difference between the two is yung GXP 1782 is Gigabit network ports, while the GXP 1780 only has fast Ethernet or 100 MB network ports lang. They have both 200 by 80 pixel backlit LCD, digital BLF keys na 32 programmables, and 8 lines and 4 SIP accounts. And then meron din siyang 5-way conferencing support, integrated PoE, USB, and EHS support for the electronic hook switch na tinatawag or yung sa mga headset natin. And next is the GXP 2100 series or the high-end IP phones. So the GXP 2100 series high-end IP phones are designed for high call volume users who require advanced telephony features. So kung makikita natin dito sa mga pictures, pinagkaiba niya sa mid-range is yung LCD niya is colored na. Full color na yung interactive display niya, and then large phone book capacity na up to 2,000 contacts. Meron din siyang integrated PoE, and all models have dual gigabit network ports. And ito yung first model natin ng GXP 2100 series or yung mga enterprise natin, enterprise IP phone. Yung GXP 2135. Meron siyang 2.8-inch color LCD screen, and then integrated Bluetooth, USB, and EHS. Meron siyang 8 lines and 4 SIP accounts and 4-way conferencing. Ano ba yung 8 lines na tinatawag? Yung 8 lines is ito yung line na kaya niyang i-handle at the same time concurrently. So hanggang 8 concurrent lines yung kaya niyang i-handle, ma-hold lang yung other calls. So basically ginagamit siya ng mga operators or yung mga users na kailangan volume calls. Then dual gigabit na yung network ports niya, built-in PoE, and then meron siyang 32 digitally programmable BLF keys. The next model is GXP 2140. So mas malaki yung screen niya, 4.3-inch color LCD screen. Same with advanced Bluetooth, USB, and EHS. 4 SIP accounts, 5-way conferencing, dual gigabit network ports, and up to 160 extensions with the GXP 2200 EXT module. So ano ba yung paano nangyari yun yung 160 extensions? Later on this presentation, i-explain natin kung ano yung GXP 2200 EXT module. So basically para siyang yung sa mga operator na you can see the presence na kung ina-call ba siya, or kung gusto nating gumawa ng mga speed dial buttons, yun yung sa GXP 2200 extension module, doon natin siya magagawa. Then next model is the GXP 2160. Same with 2140, meron siyang 4.3-inch color LCD, Bluetooth, USB, and EHS, and 6 SIP accounts and 5-way conferencing. And ang pinagkaiba lang niya is meron na siyang built-in extension module. Kung yung makikita natin dito sa gilid, yan yung mga buttons na pwede nating iset as a BLF or yung busy lamp field for speed dials or any other feature codes na gusto nating i-set up. And then dual gigabit network ports, etc. And then yung GXP 2170, ito na yung pinaka highest model ng series na to, yung 2170. Meron siyang 4.3 color LCD screen and 12 line keys. So up to 12 concurrent calls yung kaya niyang i-handle. And 48 digitally programmable BLF fast dial. And then yung katulad nung 2140 kanina, supports up to 420 EXT module, GXP 2200 EXT module. Then let's proceed naman sa Grp Series Ip Phones. So ito yung mga newer model na ni-release ngayong previous, I think 2 years ago. Ayan. Yung Grp series. So next generation Ip phones designed for mass deployment. So this series features a sleek new design, reimagined user experience, and many other advanced features. So ito yung basic Ip phones ng Grp series, yung Grp 2601 and Grp 2601P. So it has 2 SIP accounts, 2 lines, and you can manage and provision the device through GDMS. So yung GDMS is a cloud-based na management system. And then 3-way audio conferencing for easy conference calls, equipped with noise shield technology to minimize background noise, EHS support for Plantronics, Jabra, and Sennheiser headset. And then yung Grp 2601P, it includes built-in PoE to power the device and provide network connection. So yung pinagkaiba lang nila, yung 2601 and 2601P, hindi PoE si 2601. Pero meron naman siyang kasamang power supply sa box once we purchase one. While the 2601P, wala siyang PSU pero PoE naman siya. The next model is the 2602P. So basically, they're almost the same. Ang pinakaiba lang is yung SIP accounts na 4, up to 4 na tong 2602. And yung LCD screen niya is meron ng backlight. So, and then yung HD na rin yung audio niya. And then full duplex speaker phone na rin siya. Then yung faceplate niya is swappable if we want to replace the logo of Grandstream, kung pwede rin naman. Pero I think meron tayong minimum order kung hanggang ilan yung kailangang i-order para ma-process yung swappable faceplate. Next is the Grp 2603 and Grp 2603P. So they're almost the same. Pero ito mas madami yung lines na kaya niyang ma-handle, up to 3 or yung concurrent calls. And then yung buttons niya, yung navigation buttons niya is nasa katabi na ng ating mga numpad, while the other one is nasa taas. And then yun almost the same with HD audio and noise shield technology, and then ano na din siya, gigabit network ports na rin, and it supports up to 4-way conferencing. Then the faceplate is also swappable. Next is the Grp 2604, 2604P. So ito meron na siyang kumbaga parang extension module sa gilid. So you can what you call this? You can edit or set a speed dial. Yan, dito sa gilid natin. And then also it has 3 lines and 6 SIP accounts supported by GDMS or yung cloud provisioning natin or cloud management system. And then meron din siyang speakerphone with HD audio, noise shield technology, and Gigabit network ports. The next model is the Grp 2612W and P. So, ang pinagkaiba nila, yung W is Wi-Fi enabled, yung P is PoE, and 2612 is non-PoE. So, it supports 8 HD audio and Opus support, 2 counts and 4 multi-purpose line keys. And pwede rin tayong mag-set ng up to 16 virtual multi-purpose keys and dual gigabit, dual fast Ethernet 100 Mbps Ethernet ports. The next model is the Grp 2613. It has a color LCD, 2.4 inch, and 3 SIP accounts and 6 multi-purpose line keys, up to 24 multi-purpose keys, and dual gigabit network ports. Then yun din kapareho nung nauna, meron siyang HD audio and Opus support, and meron din tayong enterprise level protection including the secure boot, dual firmware images, and encrypted data storage. Next is the Grp 2614. Meron na siyang mga BLF keys dito sa gilid na which is touch, what do you call this, LCD screen na rin, and colored na rin siya. And you set any speed dial. Then meron din siyang integrated dual band Wi-Fi na 2.4 and 5 GHz, and then HD audio, and same with the other models na enterprise level protection including the secure boot and dual firmware images. The next model is Grp 2615. Mas malaki na yung LCD screen niya. 4.3 color na LCD screen, and then 5 SIP accounts and up to 10 lines yung kaya niyang i-handle. And up to 40 virtual multi-purpose keys yung kaya nating i-set up, and then gigabit na rin yung dalawang Ethernet ports niya sa likod, and then HD audio and Opus support. You can also use it wirelessly kasi meron siyang dual band Wi-Fi, and then pwede siyang it supports an extension module. So maybe later on this presentation papakita natin kung ano yung mga extension module na supported sa kanya. Next is the Grp 2616. So meron siyang dalawang LCD screen. Yung isa is for BLF keys, and then 6 SIP accounts and 8 lines. Same with other model. Maybe yung ang pinagkaiba lang niya is yung design and other features like the lines and the SIP accounts. So yung design niya, meron tayong, kung gusto natin ng dalawang LCD screen, we can go for this model. Next model is the Grp 2624. It supports 8 lines, integrated Bluetooth for headsets, and then you can see contacts and calendars and more. Meron din siyang dual band Wi-Fi, swappable faceplate, and then it supports up to 5-way audio conferencing. Then supported din siya sa GDMS or yung cloud provisioning ni Grandstream. Next model is the Grp 2634. Pinagkaiba niya sa ibang model, meron siyang BLF keys dito sa gilid na you can, pero hindi siya, as far as I know, hindi siya LCD katulad ng mga nauna. Then Wi-Fi na rin siya, Wi-Fi enabled, and then dual gigabit network ports. And let's proceed naman sa GXV series or yung IP video phones ni Grandstream. Simula tayo sa first model, yung GXV 3350. It supports up to 16 lines and with up to 16 SIP accounts. Excuse me. Built-in 1 megapixel camera for video calling with privacy shutter. So, pwede natin siyang meron shutter siya sa likod na pwede nating ibaba. So, kung gusto natin na i-off yung camera. And then runs on Android 7.0 operating system, built-in Bluetooth and dual band Wi-Fi, dual switch auto sensing, Gigabit network ports, and with built-in PoE and PoE+. Meron din siyang dual mic HD speakerphone with advanced echo cancellation, and yung screen niya is 5-inch na touchscreen, and it can support or handle 6-way HD audio conferencing and 3-way 720p 30 fps na video conferencing. The next model is the GXV 3370. It runs on Android 7.0, 7-inch touchscreen up to 16 lines and 7-way audio conferencing, and no-cost 3-way video conferencing. So we can install third-party Android applications like Skype, Microsoft Link, Twitter, or Facebook. And then it supports Wi-Fi, PoE, Bluetooth, USB, and SD card. Pwede rin yung mini HDMI for output. And it has a 4-core processor and 2 GB RAM and 8 GB eMMC flash for maximum performance. So, para siyang para siyang tablet. Pinagkaiba niya sa dito sa nauna nating model is yung GXV 3350, meron siyang mga hard buttons while this one is full touchscreen siya. And then kung gusto pa natin is mas upgraded version nito, meron tayong GXV 3380 na it runs on 7.1.1 operating system, and mas malaki na yung LCD screen niya na 8-inch na yung touchscreen niya, and then 7-way HD audio conferencing and 3-way 1080p 30 fps video conferencing capability. So ayan. So meron din siyang 2 megapixel camera for video calling, and meron din siyang privacy shutter. Next is the extension modules. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na used by the operators, and pwede natin siyang i-connect sa piling mga models. So ito. So yung GXP 2200 EXT used with the GXP 2140, GXP 2170, and GXV 3240 na pwede tayong mag-set ng up to 40 contacts per module, and then up to 4 units per phone. So up to 160 nga yung kaya niyang i-handle or i-monitor or i-speed dial kapag naka-connect siya sa ating phones. So meron siyang 2 arrow keys for page switching, and large LCD with bicolored VLF LED and powered by the host phone. So yung power niya is nanggagaling dun sa host phone. So hindi na natin siya kailangan pang lagyan ng power supply. The next extension module is the GBX20 used with Grp 2615 and GXV3350 or yung isa sa IP video phones natin. So, the same siya with yung naunang module na um, up to 40 contacts ang kaya niyang iset na 20 per page. So, yan. Up to 160 na i-daisy chain lang natin siya. And then yung power niya is manggagaling dun sa host phone. Wireless IP phones. So, DP730 is the high-end deck wireless IP phone. So, meron siyang 2.4-inch color LCD screen. So, deck phone siya, meaning kailangan niya ng deck base station. So, hindi siya yung i-connect lang natin sa Wi-Fi, mag-work na. Though meron naman si Grandstream na ganun na phone, so later on, I will discuss kung ano yung phone na yon. So, up to 10 lines and SIP accounts per handset. HD audio integrated 3.5mm headset jack, and then speakerphone is supported. And up to 40 hour talk time, 500 standby time, powerful antenna to 400 meters out indoors. Advanced features such as ballpark on more. Then meron na rin siyang push to talk key gilid. And meron din siyang mga dedicated soft keys and 2 volume keys. Pwede nating conveniently. Next is the DP722. It is the mid-tier deck wireless IP phone. So deck din siya, kailangan pa rin din siya ng base station. So up to 10 lines, and then up to 20 hour talk time and 250 hour standby time. And then yung antenna support niya is up to 350 meters outdoor and 50 meters indoors. Next is the DP720, the basic deck wireless IP phone. So ito yung mga naunang model ni Grandstream, yung DP720. Meron siyang up to 20 hour talk time and 250 hour standby time. Meron din siyang 3.5mm headset jack and then speakerphone. And ito na yung deck IP base station na sinasabi ko na kailangan para gumana yung ating mga deck IP phones. Yung DP752 is one of the base station. It supports up to 10 SIP accounts per system and up to 5 DP deck handsets per base station. So any of these 3 models are supported with this one. So the DP752 natin. And integrated PoE, 3-way conferencing, supports DP722 and DP752 push-to-talk functionality. So meron siyang 400-meter range outdoors and 50-meter range indoors. And then sa security is supported niya yung TLS, SRTP, and HTTPS encryption. The other model of base station is the DP750. They're almost the same in design, and then yung range lang yung pinagkaiba nila na up to 300-meter range outdoors. And then it supports up to 5 DP720 handsets. And then kung kailangan naman natin ng madagdagan yung range, meron si Grandstream na ino-offer na repeater or yung DP760. Supports up to 2 concurrent HD calls and extend the range by 300 meters outdoors and 50 meters indoors. So madali lang siya i-configure. Automatic lang siyang mag-associate sa DP750 base station, and then that's it. And then yung Ethernet connection niya is also PoE enabled. The next naman natin na model is yung WP820. So ito na yung sinasabi ko na Wi-Fi enabled siya. So i-connect lang natin sa Wi-Fi. As long as yung Wi-Fi is connected sa network, mag-work na siya as a extension or as a SIP phone sa ating deployment. It supports HD voice and dual mic design with AEC and noise shield technology and 2 SIP accounts, and then meron siyang 2 lines. It supports, it runs on Android 7.0 operating system, allows customized Android apps for the WP820 screen and keyboard. Meron siyang built-in accelerometer and panic button. Then meron din siyang push-to-talk button. Then 7.5 hours talk time and 150 hours standby time. Next is the WP810. So they're the same na dual band Wi-Fi. Yung ano niya, supported niya for roaming. And then meron siyang rechargeable na 1500 milliampere na battery and 6-hour talk time and 120-hour standby time. So basically, i-connect lang natin siya sa Wi-Fi and it will work as a kumbaga parang extension. Okay, device management. So dito sa device management, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na yung GDMS na supported lahat ng IP phones ni Grandstream. And ano ba ibig sabihin ng GDMS? GDMS is the Grandstream Device Management System. It is a zero-touch cloud provisioning and management system that provides easy-to-use enterprise levels to manage Grandstream products before, during, and after deployments. It provides a centralized interface to provision and configure, monitor, and troubleshoot. So basically, ano lang po siya, cloud provisioning system. So mag-login lang tayo doon, and then kung gusto natin na mag-manage through cloud, si GDMS yung kailangan natin. GUV series or the personal collaboration devices. Ito yung mga headsets and you call this cameras, IP cams, webcams. Ito yung mga newest products din ni Grandstream, yung GOV 3000 and GOV 3005. So kumbaga USB USB headsets na meron silang HD audio for crystal clear and easy communication. Noise cancelling technology to minimize background noise. And GUV 3305 includes a busy light to indicate a call if it's nasa progress yung call natin. And then it offers an adjustable headband, inline controls, and left or right wearing style. And then yung USB natin is compatible sa mga Grandstream platforms or apps or any soft phone. Kumbaga, as long as meron USB port yung ating device. And then yung GUV 3350 is the HD Bluetooth headset. So it has a HD audio for crystal clear and easy communication, Bluetooth compatible, and and can be paired with up to 2 devices at the same time. So, ayan. Meron siyang USB adapter for parang yun na rin yung pinakang charging station niya. And then meron na rin siyang integrated ring-shaped busy lights on both sides of the headset to indicate the call in progress. Next device is the GUV3100 or yung 1080p webcam ni Grandstream. It supports up to 1080p HD video at 30 FPS, and USB 2.0 port offers plug and play setup. No software is required. Two built-in microphones offer a 1 meter plus voice pickup range, compatible with all major third-party platforms, apps, and cell phones. And then meron din tayong adjustable video settings, includes brightness, resolution, saturation, contrast, low light, and more. And ito po yung malapit ng ilabas na camera or webcam ni Grandstream, yung GOV3105. It supports up to 1080p Full HD video at 30 FPS. So, they're almost the same. And the design and some of the features are, yun lang yung mga pinagkaiba nila. Then, meron siyang noise suppression technology. The GUV series, compatible with most applications and collaboration tools. So, pwede natin siyang gamitin sa Zoom, sa Grandstream Wave, sa Slack, Meet, Google Meets, Teams, or IP Video Talk. Next series is the SIP intercoms and speakers. The GSC3510, ito yung SIP speaker or SIP intercom speaker. Two-way siya, may microphone siya. So, you can terminate what do you call this? A microphone dito sa ating SIP speaker, and meron siyang integrated dual band Wi-Fi na kung gusto natin siyang i-deploy as a wireless speaker, pwede rin siyang gamitin na ganun. And then meron siyang full band and wide band audio codec support na including yung Opus and G722 na codec. And then SIP enabled na rin siya. So kung meron tayong SIP server, existing SIP server like UCM, we can use it and register a SIP account, and pwede na tayong mag-page using this device. Then next is the GSC3505. Ito naman is yung one-way public address SIP speaker. So this is used for paging only. So hindi tayo pwedeng mag-intercom dito. So kasi one-way nga lang siya. So speaker lang talaga siya. Yun yung pinagkaiba niya kay 3510. Na kay 3510, pwede tayong maglagay ng magkabit ng microphone, and then pwede tayong mag-intercom using this device. Next is the GSC3570 or yung HD Intercom and Facility Control Station. So, it has a 7-inch touchscreen na LCD screen, PoE, para ma-power yung device and makakonect sa network. Then, kung gusto naman natin siyang gamitin wirelessly, pwede rin naman dahil meron siyang Wi-Fi. And it can support up to 4 SIP accounts na pwede natin siyang i-register kung meron tayong existing SIP server. Then let's continue sa business conferencing. So ito na yung mga yung GVC series. So first pala yung GAC 2500 natin. Ito yung audio conferencing series natin na meron siyang 4.3 capacitive touchscreen LCD, 6 lines will built-in 7-way conference bridge and dual gigabit network ports, and then PoE na rin siya. Meron din siyang USB, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi, and it runs on Android 4.4 and offers access to the Google Play Store. So, pwede rin natin siyang gamitin as a speakerphone or as a speaker and microphone for this conferencing system. So, yung GVC 3200, it runs on 4.4, Android 4.4, and it supports SIP video calling and more. So, meron siyang embedded MCU. So, pwede siyang mag-host ng up to 9-way video conferencing. Then, meron siyang advanced controllable PTC camera na pwede na siyang i-control through remote. And then, meron din siyang 12 times optical zoom. Meron siyang gigabit network ports, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and tatlong HDMI output ports para sa tatlong output, like kung meron tayong tatlong screen for screen sharing, for kung gusto natin makita yung mga participants sa ating conference, we can do that with this system. And it includes Bluetooth-based remote control and GAC and mounting kit. So, once na mag-purchase tayo ng GVC 3200, meron tayong kasama na GAC 2500, which is this one. Ayan. And it can serve as a microphone for the GVC series. Next is the GVC 3210 or video conferencing endpoint. So ito, wala siyang embedded MCU. So para lang siyang webcam, and you can use it as an endpoint, and it supports HD video resolution na up to 4K Ultra HD. So ayan. Kung meron tayong HD na TV or meron tayong 4K na Ultra HD na TV, we can use it and use it as an endpoint, and then we can start a video conferencing using like through Zoom, IP video talk, etc. The next endpoint is the GVC 3210. 3212, sorry. It has an integrated dual band Wi-Fi, so we can use it wirelessly. Meron siyang dual microphones with 3-meter pickup distance and advanced acoustic echo cancellation noise para mabawasan yung background noises. Then it supports for Miracast and AirPlay wireless content sharing, and meron siyang integrated 1 HDMI and 2 USB ports. And it runs on Grandstream IP video talk meeting platform. By the way, yung ginagamit pala nating platform ngayon for this webinar is the IP video talk meetings. So we can use this one for that, for this platform. Then the newest conferencing system ni Grandstream is yung GVC 3220. It supports up to 4K Full HD video output, and it runs on Android 9.0 operating system. So kung Android siya, pwede tayong mag-install ng mga Android or third-party Android applications. So like Zoom, Skype. So pwede natin siyang gamitin as a video conferencing camera. And it has an advanced camera with 8 megapixel CMOS sensor, FOV wide angle lens, and 12 times optical zoom, and it is also It also supports PTZ for easy camera view and adjustment. Then we can also use it wirelessly kung gusto natin dahil meron siyang dual band Wi-Fi and supports Wi-Fi multimedia. Next is the desktop wireless microphone. So it is a capacitive mute. It has a capacitive touch mute button with LCD. So yung nasa gitna, yan yung mute button niya. Then meron siyang built-in na battery na rechargeable. And then micro B port for charging and bring your own device microphone for end upgrading. Yan. Meron din siyang, dahil Bluetooth siya, yun yung connectivity niya. So pwede siyang i-connect sa any device na may Bluetooth. Then meron din siyang 26 feet na pickup range para sa voice naman natin. Next is for the video conferencing or the conferencing is the IPBT10. So IPBT10, this is the enterprise video conferencing server na kaya niyang mag-host or mag-handle ng up to 120 video feeds and 300 participants across all conference sessions. Up to 10 simultaneous conference sessions, up to 10,000 registered accounts, live broadcast, using Facebook and YouTube live features. It supports up to 1080p, 30 fps, H.264, and VP8 video for real-time video and screen sharing. So basically, server siya for video conferencing. So yung ginagamit siya for yung malakihang conferencing na kung gusto nating magkaroon ng up to 120 video feeds na conference. Next is the IP Video Talk Meetings. It is the unified video conferencing and web collaboration service. So ito nga yung sabi ko, ito yung ginagamit natin for this webinar. This is 100% cloud-based platform for online meetings and webinars that will help you stay connected with colleagues, customers, suppliers, and anyone with a PC, mobile, or kahit yung phone line. So features include HD audio, desktop sharing, chat function, whiteboard, webinars, YouTube and Facebook Live integration, cloud storage, and much more. So kung meron man tayong starting mag-purchase dahil as far as I know, meron tong license. So mag-email lang po tayo kung may questions tayo regarding IP Video Talk Meetings. Actually, it's like Zoom or WebEx, Cisco WebEx, and Skype meetings. Then let's proceed na sa IPPBX or yung UCM series. So dito, meron tayong dalawang series, yung 6200 and 6300 series na it provides high-end unified communication solutions with an ecosystem of mobility, security, video, and collaboration tools. Dito tayo magsimula sa UCM 6200 series na, excuse me, isa siyang IP-PBX appliance na it supports 2, 4, and 8 Fx0 trunk ports. Yung Fx0 trunk ports is for the analog trunks. And then all models supports up to 2 FXS ports with lifeline capability. And then meron siyang capability na mag-handle ng 100 concurrent calls and up to 32 conference attendees. Meron din, kaya niya ding i-handle ang 800 SIP endpoints and up to 50 SIP trunk accounts. Yung network ports niya is dual gigabit and they're also PoE enabled na rin and meron siyang USB and SD ports for additional storage. And this one is the UCM6510. Ito yung high-end model ni Grandstream na meron siyang E1, T1, J1 interface port na pwede tayong mag-install or mag-integrate ng digital trunk line. And then meron siyang 2 PSTN trunk ports for the analog or the Fx0 ports, and then yung FXS ports is for the analog phones naman. Yung Fx0 is for analog trunks and FXS is for analog phones. And it supports up to 2,000 SIP endpoints and up to 50 SIP trunk accounts. Dual Gigabit network ports, integrated PoE and USB and SD card for additional storage, and integrated NAT router. So pwede siyang maging router for the IP phones. Then pwede rin siyang maging as a gateway lang. HA100. So yung HA100 is the high availability controller for UCM6510. So kung gusto natin ng failover, pwede tayong mag-purchase ng ganito. So it connects and constantly monitor to UCM6510 for high availability. It has 14 LED indicators showing real-time status of telecom lines, network lines, and auxiliary devices. It has a 10 to 50 second system switching. Once yung pinakang main UCM6510 natin is nag-fail, meron siyang 10 to 50 seconds na system switching. Yan. So it connects the HA to the PSTN, FXS ports, and UCM6510. So basically, this is used for failover. So kailangan natin ng dalawang UCM6510 and isang HA100 para magkaroon ng failover solution. The new model of UCM series is the UCM6300 series. So it supports up to 3,000 users. So meron siyang built-in web meeting and video conferencing solution that enables employees to connect from desktop, mobile, GPC series devices, and IP phones. It is fully compatible with UCM6300 ecosystem for remote workers and administration, and it supports cloud configuration and management through GDMS. So yung 6300 series natin, meron tayong 4, yung 6301, 6301, UCM6302, 6304, and 6308. So both 301 and 02 are mountable. 6308 are rack mountable. So yung apat na model na to, nagva-vary yung it depends sa specifications natin. So yung UCM6301, meron siyang 1 FXS and 1 FXO ports for the analog tracks, while the 6302 meron tayong 2 FXO and FXS, and sa 6304 naman 4 FXO, 4 FXS. UCM6308 is 8 FXO, 8 FXS. And then yung mga built-in features niya like yung concurrent calls is magkakaiba rin. UCM6300 series ecosystem. Mobilize your business. So ano ba yung mga kasama dito sa UCM6300 ecosystem? So syempre andito yung UC appliance na UCM6300, and then yung GDMS or yung UCM management na cloud-based, and then yung remote connect, and then yung Grandstream Wave na application, soft phone application siya na we can download sa website ni Grandstream or through Google Play Store or App Store. And then meron din tayong soft phone application sa desktop. The new UCM Remote Connect, ano ba siya? It is a cloud-based, not firewall, crossover with industry-leading security protocols. So, basically, this is used for remote extensions. So, kasi dati sa UCM 6200, kailangan pa nating mag-configure ng mga public IP address, mga magnanating pa tayo. Dito sa Remote Connect, si Grandstream na mismo yung mag-handle ng NAT firewall, and then all we need to do is to plug and play our IP phone sa ating para dun sa mga remote workers natin or remote extensions. It is very reliable. It runs on Amazon with 99% uptime reliability. Yung AWS, yun yung Amazon. And then yung easy to use, integrated with GDMS or centralized management devices, and customizable plans that will adapt to your business needs. Wave App. The Wave App is a Android or iOS application na pwede natin siyang gamitin sa meetings, and compatible siya sa mga headsets and webcam. Then kung meron kung gagamitin man natin siya as video conferencing, we can do that. And dahil meron 1080p yung video niya, and HD na rin yung audio niya. Proceed naman tayo sa VoIP gateways ni Grandstream, which is yung GXW series. So yung GXW 4104 and GXW 4108 is the Fx0 Gateway. So ginagamit siya for kung meron man tayong extra line or extra analog trunk line, and then hindi na siya ma-handle ng ating IPPBX, pwede tayong magdagdag ng trunk line. So ito yung gagamitin natin na gateway. Meron tayong 4 ports and 8 ports na gateway, and it supports multiple SIP profiles kung meron man tayong multiple SIP server. Yan. Interoperable with leading IPPBXs, soft switches, and SIP-based environment. Next is the GXW 4200 series. So kung meron tayo para sa analog trunk lines, meron din tayo para sa mga analog phones. So meron tayong 16 ports, 24 ports, 32 ports, and 48 ports. So basically, this is used kung gusto nating i-retain yung mga analog phones natin, and para ma-register pa rin siya sa IP-based or SIP-based na IPPBX. So it is rack mountable, and it has a dual gigabit network ports. Next series is the GXW 4500 series. So kung meron tayong for analog trunk, for analog phones, meron din tayong for digital ports. So ito yung gamit natin na gagamitin natin kapag mayroon tayong digital VoIP, digital trunk. So meron tayong 1 port niyan, meron tayong 2 ports and 4 ports for E1, T1, and J1 spans. Yan. It supports up to 30, 60, or 120 concurrent calls dahil yun nga, I think per 1 port is 30 yung channels niya. So up to 120 yung concurrent calls niya. It is rack mountable, and meron siyang graphic LCD to check the status of the device. Proceed naman tayo sa mga ATAs or yung analog telephone adapters. So HT801. So ano pala tong mga analog telephone adapters na to? This is kung This is used for small density of deployment. Kung meron man tayong deployment na paisa-isa lang na analog phones, so ganito yung ginagamit natin para makakonect tayo sa SIP environment. So yung HT801 and HT802, meron siyang 2 FXS port and 1 yung sa 801 and 2 sa 802. And meron siyang up to 100 Mbps na Ethernet network ports, and it supports up to 3-way voice conferencing. And it supports rin yung kung fax naman yung ating gagamitin for this setup, pwede rin naman natin siyang gamitin dyan dahil supported siya ng fax over IP. And then meron tayong advanced telephony features such as call transfer, multi-language prompts, flex dial plan, and more. Then meron din tayong HT812 and HT814 and then HT818. So meron tayong 2, 4, and 8 FXS ports for the analog phones, and meron siyang integrated NAT router. So basically, ginagamit talaga siya for small density of deployment na kung gusto natin gumamit pa rin ng mga analog phones, then ko-connect tayo sa SIP environment. Ito yung ginagamit natin na device. And then yung hybrid ATA natin is yung HT813 dahil meron siyang isang FXO and isang FXS port. Next series is the GWN series or yung networking solution. Nandito na yung mga Wi-Fi access points. And then meron din tayong nandito rin yung controllers, and then yung Gigabit network. Gigabit network or VPN routers. The first model is the GWN 7600. It supports up to 450 Wi-Fi clients, and it has a 1.2 Gbps wireless throughput and 2 times gigabit wireline ports. Yung range niya is up to 165 meters, and then dual band 2x2:2 MIMO technology. So meron siyang dalawang antenna sa loob, and then advanced Wi-Fi security features including WEP, WPA, WPA2, PSK, and then WPA, PA2 enterprise. It offers simultaneous dual band Wi-Fi signals. So ayun nga, pwede siyang 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. And then meron siyang embedded controller for auto discovery and auto provision, and it can manage up to 30 GWN access points. So meron siyang embedded control, meaning you can just plug and play, and then access the device IP address, and then you can control up to 30 GWN access points. Next is the mid-tier Wi-Fi access point, GWN 7602. So it supports up to 100 meters and 1.7 Gbps aggregate wireless throughput. And then meron din siyang self-power adaptation upon auto detection of PoE or PoE+. So meron siyang PoE na ports, and then meron din siyang LAN ports sa likod. So you can use it as pwede tayong mag-power up ng PoE. Next model is the GWN 7605. It supports up to 165 meters, supports up to 100 plus Wi-Fi clients, and then meron din siyang self-adaptation na PoE or PoE Plus, then dual band na 2x2 MUMIMO technology. So meron din siyang beamforming technology na tinatawag. Next model is the GWN 7630 na mas mataas na yung wireless throughput niya na up to 2.33 Gbps, and then yung antenna niya sa loob is apat na. So meron siyang 4x4:4 MUMIMO technology. Then it supports up to 200 concurrent Wi-Fi clients and up to 175-meter coverage range. Then meron din siyang embedded controller na it can manage up to 50 GWN series of Wi-Fi access points as long as they're connected to the network. Next is the GWN 7660. So it has a 2x2:2 MUMIMO technology, and then meron din siya nung OFDMA technology. So basically, all of these models are nagbabari na lang kung anong requirement natin. So si Grandstream meron siyang different kind of models na it can suit to your needs. So meron siyang embedded, all of the models has embedded control except the 7602 na pwede silang makapag-manage ng different or up to 50 GWN series. So wala na tayong kailangan i-download pa na applications or any controller para makakontrol tayo ng mga access point. Pero meron mamaya rin i-discuss ko na yung mga controllers na pwede nating gamitin. Kung gagamit tayo ng mas, for example, lumagpas na sa 50 GWN na yung Wi-Fi access point natin, si Grandstream is mayroong solution para doon. GWN 7605LR, so it is a long-range outdoor Wi-Fi access point. So up to 250 meters siya outdoor, as long as wala tayong mga attenuation or any other mga yun nga, attenuation. And then it has two detachable and changeable antennas for different application and scenarios. So kung pwede natin tanggalin yung mga antenna niya. And then meron siyang antenna din sa loob na up to na dalawa, yung 2x2:2 MIMO technology. And then meron siyang 1.2 Gbps aggregate wireless throughput. Next is the GWN 7630LR. So mas mataas yung wireless throughput niya, and then mas madami na rin yung antenna niya. And then mas malayo na rin yung kanyang average range na up to 300 meters. Then yung concurrent Wi-Fi clients niya is up to 200 plus. And then yung mga antenna niya is detachable din. The same with the 7605LR. So sa management options, ito yung mga pwede natin gamitin. So yung integrated or yung embedded controller niya. So no additional cost pagka purchase natin ng isang GWN is kasama na sa feature yon. And then it depends on the master AP and local deployment lang siya pwede nating gamitin. Then kung gusto naman natin, or for example, lumagpas na yung i-manage natin sa network natin na wireless access point, we can use the GWN Cloud na no cost siya, magre-register lang tayo, then cloud-based siya, so you can access anywhere as long as there's an internet, and then no limit of APs or sites. So, unlimited yung pwede nating i-handle or i-manage through GWN Cloud. And then, kung gusto naman natin, kung ayaw naman natin ng cloud-based, meron tayong GWN Manager, or this is used for on-premise naman. So, free to download lang siya sa Grandstream website, and then it can manage up to 3,000 APs. So, deployment on the server, siya yung magiging server mismo. So, i-install lang natin siya sa Linux server. Next is the GWN 7000. It is the Enterprise Multi-1 Gigabit Network VPN router. So, meron siyang 7 gigabit network ports, dalawang dalawang WAN and 5 LANs. And then, meron siyang VPN. So, kasama dyan yung PPTP, L2TP, and then yung IPsec, and then yung OpenVPN. So, meron din siyang embedded controller na it can manage up to 3,000 300 GWN Wi-Fi access points. So, isa din siya sa pwedeng mag-manage ng mga access points natin. So, meron siyang multi-1 ports with load balancing and failover to maximize connection reliability. Intuitive web interface to centrally monitor, provision the entire network, and then 1 million packets per second routing and 10 Gbps aggregate switching power. Next series is the Gds Series, or the Security and Facility Access Controls. So, it provides a complete line of IP video surveillance solution, including facility access systems, a range of IP cameras, video management softwares, and IP video encoders and decoders. So, the first model is the Gds 3710. It is the HD IP video door system. It has a powerful video resolution up to 1080p with SIP video streaming NVRs to NVRs, video intercom stations, IP phones, and smartphones. Meron din siyang built-in RFID chip reader for keyless entry, and then IP66 weatherproof, and IK09 vandal resistant for yung kanyang metal casing. Then meron din siyang built-in hemispheric camera for 180 degrees wall-to-wall coverage. And then, syempre, integrated PoE is enabled na rin sa kanya. Meron din siyang microphone para sa intercom, and then on-BIF Profile S compliant siya. So, pwede siyang i-manage or i-stream through other NVRs as long as they're on-BIF compliant. Next is the Gds 3705. So basically, they're the same with the first one. Ito na ang pinagkaiba lang nila is wala siyang camera. So ito, full voice lang siya, used for intercom, while the Gds 3710, intercom siya pero pwede rin siyang may kasamang video feed. Next is the Gds Manager. So yung Gds Manager, it is a configuration tool that you can download sa Grandstream website. Dito sa Gds Manager, dito tayo pwedeng mag-manage ng mga RFID cards para makapag-login or makapag-entry sila sa using the Gds devices. So, nandito rin yung pwede tayong manage ng attendance, yung time frames, work shifts, special shifts, vacation, and temporary user access. Pwede tayong mag-create dito sa Gds Manager. free lang siya, free configuration tool siya na pwedeng i-download sa Grandstream website. Then sa IP cameras naman, let's proceed. Andito yung GSC 3610 na yung infrared weatherproof dome camera. It supports smart infrared technology for optimal white balance and exposure. Yung infrared, it is used for yung the infrared. Excuse me. Yung infrared is used for night vision. And then it supports alert notification via outbound voice and video call. And then yung email screenshot, pwede rin siyang mag-email screenshot. Then it streams 1920 by 1080 na streaming primary stream for the primary stream, and then the secondary stream is 640 by 480 resolution. So meron din siyang motion detection na support and much more. GSC 3615, ito naman yung weatherproof IP camera natin. Infrared rin siya, kumbaga para siyang bullet type. And then it almost the same. So this is used outdoor, while this one is used mainly indoors. GSC 3620. So dome camera din siya na merong varifocal and then autofocus na weatherproof. And it supports motion detection. So kung ito man yung gusto natin na camera, si Grandstream can offer this one. To manage all the cameras, syempre kailangan natin ng management software. So si Grandstream meron siyang management software na free downloadable sa Grandstream website. Yung tinatawag nila itong Gds Pro version 2. So dito, it can manage up to 72 Grandstream cameras and encoders and decoders. So basically, install lang natin siya sa PC. Mas maganda kung dedicated para sa kanya lang, para mas madali yung pagmamanage ng mga cameras and much more. And then let's proceed na sa alloy product. So yun na yung lahat-lahat ng Grandstream products. So yun nga, meron tayong IP telephony, business conferencing, facility access IP cameras, and then yung network solution, which is yung wireless access points. So dito, sa alloy products, we offer you the Alloy AS5000 series. So ito yung mga managed gigabit PoE switch natin na it can pair with Grandstream devices. Kasi nga, syempre, para mag-work yung mga device ni Grandstream, kailangan natin ng network switches. So si Alloy, as Alloy, we can offer you the managed gigabit PoE switches. So yung AS5026P, meron tayong 26 port na light managed PoE switch na meron siyang built-in device management system or DMS. So we can manage it through web GUI, high performance, enterprise class security features. Meron siyang 802.380 high power PoE plus standard. So it can power up yung mga IP phones or any PoE compliant na devices. Meron siyang PoE port configuration and scheduling. Meron siyang energy efficient Ethernet standard for Green Ethernet, dual speed Sfp ports na it can support up to Gigabit or 1000 Mbps Sfp modules. And then meron siyang limited lifetime warranty, sorry. The next model is the Alloy AS5128. 28 ports na layer 3 light managed PoE switch. Meron siyang 10 gig na SFP ports for high speed desktop and backbone application. So we can plug SFP ports dyan na kung yung SFP module natin is 10 gig, ito yung kailangan natin na device. It has a device management system, so we can, hindi katulad ng other brand na through CLI pa natin siya i-manage. Dito, yung Alloy switches natin, meron tayong web GUI, and then enterprise class, security features, and then PoE port configuration and scheduling, and meron siyang dual speed na SFP port support na up to Gigabit and up to 10 Gigabit SFP module yung supported niya. Then next is the Alloy 5152P. So ito naman yung 52 ports natin na layer 3 light manage PoE switch natin. So meron tayong 48 ports na Ethernet ports, and then meron tayong 10 gigabit na up to 10 gigabit SFP ports. So basically this almost the same lang siya sa mga features na nauna ko sinabi. Ito lang is meron siyang higher number of ports. Next is the unmanaged gigabit PoE switch of Alloy. So si Alloy is offers the AS 1000 series. So ang first model natin is the 8-port unmanaged gigabit PoE switch, which is the AS1080 1008P. Supports up to 8 PoE switch na yun nga yung for RJ45 Ethernet network, and this is unmanaged, so plug and play lang. Magpa-power up na yung ating mga devices. So meron siyang PoE plus port na it can provide up to 30 watts of power, up to 150 watts of power budget, wire speed performance na up to 15 Gbps switching capacity, ideal for small and enterprise networks, robust all metal desktop case, 19-inch rack mountable, and then yung mga brackets niya is included na sa once na mag-purchase tayo, and then industry leading per port value. So very fast and plug and play deployment. You can use this to your company, and meron siyang 3-year warranty. Next is the 24-port unmanaged gigabit PoE switch. Ayan. So almost the same. Ang nadagdag lang is yung number of ports and then yung number of SFP ports. And also, yung mga ports niya, it can provide up to 30 watts of power. And then, rack mountable na rin siya. And then, meron siyang 52 Gbps switching capacity. Next is the AS 2000 series or yung unmanaged fast Ethernet PoE switches. The first model is the AS2008P. So fast Ethernet lang siya, meaning hindi siya gigabit. So up to 100 Mbps lang yung maximum speed ng RJ45 ports natin or yung mga Ethernet ports natin. So meron siyang 8 ports. And then next model is the AS2024P na up to 24 ports na fast Ethernet lang din siya. So meaning, as I've said earlier, 100 Mbps. We also um, have media converters. This is used for converting medias. The first model is the PoE 2000 Sfp. Meron siyang PoE capability na it can power such as IP phones, IP cameras over UTP data cable. So kung gusto natin is paisa-isa lang na ports, this is used yung media converter. Kung we can use this one. Then we have different kinds of PoE what do you call this, media converters. We can just skip this one. So almost the same lang naman yung functionality nila, and ang pinagkaiba lang is yung mga ports na ginagamit. So kung ano ba yung connector na isasaksak natin, kung LC, SC, kung Sfp module ba yung isasaksak natin. So that's it. Yun lang naman yung mga pinagkaiba nila. Then yung distance din, ayun din. So maybe if we have kung meron tayong mga deployment na kailangan ng media converters, bigay lang tayo ng ng specification, and we can offer you yung tamang media converter na gagamitin. We also offer Sfp modules. So ito yung Alloy 100 Sfp MO2. So meron siyang LC connection, and then meron siyang up to 155 Mbps na bidirectional data links. So sasaksak lang natin siya sa mga IP what do you call this, sa Sfp module na usually nasa media converters naman siya or sa mga switches natin. So as far as I know, they're compatible naman with other switches. We also have IMG BIC SLC20. So it is a single mode Sfp module. So industrial siya, meaning you can use it in industrial environment. Meron siyang up to 1.2 Gbps bidirectional data links, and then LC na rin yung kanyang pwedeng i-connect sa kanya. Then just like the other Sfp modules, meron din tayong mga 10G na Sfp modules. So if we have deployments or mga projects na nangangailangan tayo ng Sfp module, you can email us so we can recommend you the right Sfp module. So I think we have several models available. So just yan nyo lang po sa amin yung requirements, and we can offer you the right module. And that's it. Thank you for listening to that webinar. So medyo mahaba siya. Sobrang dami nun, 120 slides siya. So if you have any questions po, you can chat po dito sa ating chat box kung meron man, kung gusto natin ng, kung gusto po natin magkaroon ng question and answer, like pwede naming i-unmute yung mic nyo, mag-raise lang po kayo ng hand nyo. So there's a raise hand button po dito sa bandang baba ng ating screen. Okay po, from Giancarlo Agustin. So nagtatanong po siya ng GDMS fee. So yung GDMS po, free lang po siya. So ang gagawin lang po natin is magre-register lang po siya tayo sa GDMS website. So free po siya. Free siya na cloud-based management system. Nakalagay kasi 3 months trial dun sa 6302. Yung 63, yung 3 months trial, sir, is I think that's the UCM Remote Connect. Hindi po yung GDMS mismo. Yung Remote Connect is for the remote workers, or for the, ginagamit siya for remote solution. Kung gusto nating magkaroon ng mga work from home na users, we can use the UCM Remote Connect. Pero yung GDMS po, wala po siyang fee. And then from Romel Julian, pwede po ba mag-mesh yung AP, sir? Yes po, pwede pong mag-mesh yung mga access point natin. As far as I know, we can mesh up to 4 access points. Do you mean, ang ibig niyo ba po bang sabihin sa mesh is yung yung wirelessly connected sila each? Yes sir. Capable naman po yung mga wireless access points natin ng ganun. Three hops rule pa rin ba ang mesh nyo? Yes sir, Sir Gian. Opo. Ang up to 3 hops pa rin po yung ating mesh. Pag lumagpas na po doon, magkakaroon tayo ng ayun po. So, may questions pa po ba tayo? So, ayun po. So, I think wala na po tayong mga questions. Kung may maisip po tayong questions, once na matapos yung webinar natin, you can email po sa ating support. And ito yung ating pong support email address is the support@alloy.com.ph. You can also contact us po through phone kung meron man tayong mga other questions na maisip. So, ayun po. So meron po tayong raise hand button, no, sir? Mga sirs and ma'ams. So pwede po natin siyang i-click. Then we can unmute your mic. Then you can ask your question. So kung wala na po tayong mga questions, pwede ko pong isend sa inyo yung slides natin after this webinar. And then you can contact us on these numbers. So sa landline is 8535-7502. For smart is 0939-766-9980. For globe is 0977-19-53544. And then sa email, yung email addresses naman namin is yung sales@alloy.com.ph and support@alloy.com.ph. So kung meron man tayong mga other questions na maisip after this webinar, you can contact us on those details. Then yung yung pong mananalo ng mga Grandstream shirt, we will just contact you na lang po after this webinar. So sana nakabukas yung mga phones natin para makontak natin kayo. Yan po. So thank you for listening and have a great day. Then thank you po.